I wanted to test Azure and Forest theme, the one I discovered in the previous video when I tested the Sun Valley theme, TTK theme. So these themes are a little bit different. In fact, they rely on using the source file, a TCL source file. I've used this method in one of the videos, and I'm going to use it as well in this one. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to clone this repo, then I'm going to copy this folder and this file in the current code folder, and then try to use the theme. This is the first thing. I'm going to use the code we've already seen in the previous video, or that I've already used in the previous video for the Sun Valley theme, but I'm going to change the instruction or the statements to use the theme, of course. I'm going also to try this example that I found in the repository. It is here. It's called simply example.py. Clone the repo. I'm going to simply copy the link here, go to my downloads folder, open the command prompt, then use the git clone command. So it's done. I'm going also to clone the other repository for the other theme. First, it also uses this TCL file, and it also has folders, not only a file. So I'm going to clone it as well. So this is the Azure folder. I'm going to copy theme folder and Azure TCL file, put them in our code folder. Try first the as example to see if it will recognize the theme, and then we will change our own example. So this is the example, and this is the Azure theme. You can see the new widgets. There is this switch widget, okay, spin box, check button, combo box, a new button, option menu, a button, action button, toggle button. This one is interesting. Okay, this is a switch. Inject the state. Okay, disable it and select it, disable it. So we're gonna see how the theme is applied. So it's here. First we call source azure.tcl file, and then set theme, call the method set theme, and then call set theme dark. We're gonna try light. This is the light version. Going to copy these two statements and put them in our file to be sure that this is the way to use and apply the theme. My example is called as.py, so it's really the theme. So I'm using the light version. I'm going to try the dark version. Also, to be sure that we are actually using the folder, that the folder is necessary for this theme. So this was not unchecked. Add your button, progress bar, and the button. I'm going to change the name here of the folder. Rename. I'm going to call it any, and see if it will work or not. It didn't work, so it needs this folder. Now we are going to do the same thing with the first theme. Now I'm going to copy the other theme files. So it's called forest. So I'm going to type forest. This is the one. Then I'm going to copy forest dark, forest light, I'm going to copy the example file, why not? And I'm looking for forest dark TCL and forest light TCL. I'm going to copy everything, put them in here. Yeah, fast. I'm going to rename the example by for example. We're gonna keep or create another file that we are going to call for. We're going to remove the Azure applications of the team. So this is the for.py. So I'm going to test the for team. I'm going to close this one and close the as example. So this is the for example. We are going to first start with this one and then try with our own code. So I'm going to run Python for example.py. So this is the forest team. You can see the color is different. It says in the repo that this team partially based on the Azure team. We can see that there is resemblance. So now I'm going to try the light team. We are going to look for the statements that apply the light theme. These are the code for the widgets. It doesn't concern us. I'm going to write dark. This is where it uses. So this is importing the TCL file and then applying the theme. So it's importing forest dark. We're going to import forest light and call or use the forest light theme. That example again. This is the light version of this forest theme. I'm going to copy these two statements, put them in our example and change. So here it's calling style theme.use. The previous one, in the previous one we just called set theme dark. So this is another way to apply a theme. Now we created style and then use the style to apply the theme. So now we're going to try our own example. So this is our stuff and I'm going to change from light to dark. This is the dark version. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.